We hope the Rashtriya Swatantra Party honors the mandate it has received from the people and works in the interest of the public. That is all we expect from the government.
यो भनेको हामीले पहिला पनि धेरै सरकार
The party is receiving support from across the country and this is a big victory for them. We have suffered a lot under previous governments. The new government must stay connected with people at the ground level and work together with the public.
एउटा नजिकको सम्बन्ध रहेर सरकार र जनता मिलेर
I want Balin Shah to become the Prime Minister. The country needs better job opportunities, improved roads, healthcare, access to clean water, education, and other basic services.
Vote counting is currently underway across the country after Nepal held its crucial parliamentary elections. These elections was not only about seats or numbers in the parliament. This reflected a much deeper shift taking place in Nepal's political landscape. Rashtriya Swatantra Party is leading in over 80 seats in this election and has won over 40 seats in the parliament so far. And the establishment political parties meanwhile are trailing. Rashtriya Swatantra Party's candidate Balendra Shah is way ahead with a wide margin by over at least 40,000 votes, who was competing against former Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. At the moment, I am right outside the counting center in Kathmandu, where you can see the celebration that is ongoing of the Rashtriya Swatantra Party members. They're celebrating the victory that the party has witnessed all over the country. This is unprecedented. This party was able to tap into the frustration of the young Nepalese against the established political parties, who they say have failed to deliver stability and economic development. Job creation was the key message of Balin Shah's campaign. The party has pledged over 1 million jobs in 5-year tenure. Balin Shah, meanwhile, during his tenure as the mayor, built his image as a blunt and an anti-corruption reformer. He targeted the political elite through his music. He targeted them for the corruption, poverty, and social inequality, and that's when he rose to fame through his music. On the foreign policy aspect, this party, like any other major political parties, have not deviated from their traditional stand of maintaining balanced relationship between India and China. This party, in its manifesto, has highlighted its intention to change Nepal's position as a buffer state between India and China into a vibrant bridge. If this party is to get a single party majority in the parliament, it will be unprecedented. And if they do that, we see that the establishment political parties are even struggling to maintain their dominance. I'm Saloni Murarka, reporting for WION from Kathmandu, Nepal.